Hi everyone, it's Rita. I'm an Akashic record reader and accessor, and I started a film on energy, and on my channel, a clear audience channel, so I connect in with anything. I can connect in actually with energies that are alive as well as people who are deceased. I don't do that much, but a lot of times after somebody passes, I'll try to connect in with them, and usually there's a loving message for the family. But this is the message for today. So I'm walking around, so it's like one of the last days here before it gets really cold for a few days. So I came here to work. Nice, right? Now it is Sunday, so I didn't work too much, and I did bring Oliver earlier in the day. But I asked my angels to surprise and delight me as I was looking in this area, which is kind of a really interesting area. It's this huge park. And so it's got lots of miles of trails and stuff. It's a really beautiful place here. So anyway, there's shark's teeth that are supposedly found here, and I've searched for shark's teeth before and been very successful, but on the other side in Casparian Park near Venice Beach. And you go out 4 or 5 feet out and you dig in the sand and you'll find fossils like ammonites and shark's teeth. It's very cool. Anyway, I always talk to the water because the water holds information and knowledge. Great wisdom is found in water. And so I always ask what do I need to know, and they were just, I always hear lovely things in good direction, and for the most part. So I heard that everything's perfect, and then I was like, just kind of walking, that's thinking to myself, well, that's nice, but what do I really need to know, right? And I look down, and this is floating in the water right by my feet. And I pick it up, and it's not alive. It's actually got a little crack in the top and a little shell embedded in the bottom. And when they're alive, they have little tentacles like on them. And they're probably soft. I've never touched one with the tentacles. I've just seen them online. Anyway, it's perfect, right? I had found another one earlier today, another piece of one, which I had, and then I asked if I should throw this one then back in the sea, and I heard no, and I was being told some information about how the sand dollar moves based on these pockets inside of it. Which you guys probably know. I'm not a scientist, but I was just, listening to what I was hearing. My favorite number is 5. So guess what's on this? There's the 5 stars, and then you see the little cutouts are in 5. I think there's been some biblical references to the sand dollar. But what I was hearing I was like, is the number 5 perfect? Because I've looked up that before, how is the number 5 referenced in the Bible? Now that you have ChatGPT and Grok and all these things right in Gemini, you can ask all sorts of questions. So what I was being told to do was, I was like, should I just mention this number 5? And it's like, what I need to mention to you is that whatever number you're drawn to, there are different reasons for it. So go and search online if you're more of a 3 person or 1 person or 22 person or whatever. And I mean, listen to your higher self. Don't be, it's an angel number, that's my number. Numbers are your numbers. It's like your dreams. Don't go searching online to find out about your dreams. Ask your higher self about your dreams. Your dreams are always very personal. They always mean there's no universal meaning for a dream. And one of the ways that you can do dream interpretation is to pretend you're telling your dream to an alien who has no idea what a sand dollar is, what the beach is, what the sea is, what a parking lot is, what a car is, what a dog is, whatever you've seen in your dream. Pretend like you're telling an alien the story, but it's like when somebody says, how do you make a peanut butter sandwich? With somebody that tells somebody to do that when they don't know what peanut butter is, or jelly, or bread, Okay, so you get it. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this very perfect sand dollar that washed. Literally, I look down and it's like in the water. I'm in 3 inches of water, and it's like floating right into right in front of me. So anyway, own your perfection, own the perfection in everything that you're doing. We are in Mercury retrograde, so I was just like, I sent a couple people some things, and I'm like, I can't sign any contracts right now, but I'd be happy to talk to you. So anyway, enjoy the and so like, and what I know is anything you're working on, you're already started. You know, you can continue to plot through and move it. You know, during this time. And I hear that there's a lot of energy around all that stuff. So right now I'm working on the meditations that I have right now. I have like in 5 or 6 different languages, guided meditations to connect with past loved ones. I'm going to do some bundled kits around that with some things, and you'll see all of this is coming on, I think it's going to be on my Stan.store, which is a lot cleaner look than Gumroad. So it'll be a shopping site to go to for download. Okay. All right. Much love to you all. I'll let you enjoy the beach. I just saw some dolphins, which kind of capped off the perfection. And I was in the water. The water's cold, but it's kind of that cold that you know is like reducing all the inflammation in your body. No one's surfing today. Waves are kind of low. They get better during the winter, I'm told. Anyway, much love to you all.